ever had 9 chocolates and gave 3 to your friend? How many chocolates do you have left? That's called subtraction. Today we're going to learn subtraction in a fun and easy way. By the end of the video, you'll be able to subtract 3-digit numbers with confidence. So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to Unwire. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we are learning chapter 4 subtraction. Subtraction helps us find out how many things were left after taking some away. We use subtraction every day when we spend money, share toys, or eat some candies from a packet. So are you ready? Let's begin. Subtraction means taking away or finding the difference between two numbers. Look at this. These examples. There are 8 apples on the table. If we take away 3 apples, how many apples are left? That's right. 8 minus 3, that is 5. 5 apples are left. Easy, isn't it? Can you solve this one? 10 minus 4 equals. Pause, what do you not think? Good job. The answer is 60. Okay, it was if I want to properly say it, it was 6. I just said 6E. I just added E. Great job if you got it right. Now that we know what subtraction means, let's learn how to subtract 3-digit numbers without boring. Let's solve this example. 458 minus 236. First, subtract the ones. Okay. On the end, I'm going to tell you what is the answer. Let me just do something. Okay, I found. Okay, first subtract the ones. 8 minus 6 equals 2. Now subtract the tens. 5 minus 3 equals 2. Now subtract the hundreds. 4 minus 2 equals 2. So, 458 minus 236 equals, let me see. Equals 222. Okay, I don't know why I a bit paused, but I forgot the video was being. Okay, see how easy that was? A lot. Million, trillion % of easy. Remember this trick. Always subtract from ones, then tens, and finally hundreds. Let's try another one. 673 minus 251. 3 minus 1 equals 2. 7 minus 5 equals 2. 6 minus 2 equals 4. The answer is 422. Fantastic. Everybody, now that you've learned subtraction without boring, let's see what happens when boring is needed. Sometimes the top number is smaller than the bottom number. For example, 432 minus 157. Can we subtract 2 minus 7? No. Okay, so we borrow 1 10 from the tens place. Now the 3 tens become 2 tens. The 2 ones become 12 ones. Now subtract 12 minus 7 equals 5. Okay, next subtract the tens. 2 minus 5. What do you mean? Right? We can't do that, right? So we borrow 100. 1 whole 100. Okay, that's pretty big, I can say. The 400s become 300s. The 2 tens become 12 tens. Now subtract 12 minus 5 equals 7. Finally, 3 minus 1 equals 2. The answer is 225. Borrowing may look tricky at first, but with practice it becomes more easy. Okay, let's try one more. 500 minus 278. We need double bar for that. It's called double borrow. Borrow carefully from the hundreds and tens. The answer is 222. Did you get the same answer? Awesome, if you did. Now that we know both the methods, let's learn how addition and subtraction can be used together. Sometimes one question has both plus and minus. Look at this example. Raya has 250 stickers. She got 120 more stickers from her friend. Later, she gave 80 stickers to her brother. How many stickers does she have now, huh? First add 250 plus 120 equals 370. Okay, now subtract 370 minus 80 to 290. Okay, so Raya has 209 stickers. First he had, how many? 250. But now he has 290. That was a good way to increase in those stickers. Whenever you see both signs, solve each step carefully. Take your time, check your answer, you'll get it right. Okay, let's practice together. Okay, oh yeah, it's the last topic. Okay, surprise time. Let's practice together. Yes, I want to. Package. Boots. Yes, now we are all ready to go to the museum. Yes, I want to go. Yes, I'm too excited. Yes, me too. That was a surprise. Okay, let's practice together. Okay, 2. Let's practice together. 2. Question 1. 784 minus 243. What is the answer? Pause the video. The answer is 541. Okay. Question 2. 631 minus 198 equals, the answer is 433. Question 3. 450 plus 120. It's a bit easy. 500 minus 200. What will be the answer? 450 plus 120, 570. 570 minus 200 is 370. So it's 370, everybody. Excellent work. You're becoming a subtraction expert. Okay, let's do a quick recap. Okay, today we learned what subtraction means: subtracting 3-digit numbers without borrowing, subtracting 3-digit numbers with borrowing, solving questions with both addition and subtraction. Remember, always start from the ones place, borrow only when needed, and always check your answer. First of all, I got a thing for you. Do you know, you don't even know it, but I'm just telling you a fact about it, okay? Every sum in the whole universe, their ones column can't be borrowed. Because if there's no smaller number than 1, there is actually 0, but what can be the zeros column, bro, right? Yeah. So it's 1's column. So what will the 1's column even give to the smaller column? It can't give it, okay? Because it is not even a number. Okay, that's all for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed learning chapter 4 subtraction with Unwire. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Unwire for more fun and easy learning videos. Okay, also join our Telegram channel for notes, worksheets, and the latest updates. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.